everyone, I am Jayashree. Today I am going to teach you on topic on depth limited search. Depth limited search is same as the depth first search. Depth limited search is short form is the DLS. Now by hearing this depth limited search, you must be considering what's a depth limited search. You must be knowing what's a depth limited search. But I will teach you that depth limited search, it starts from the root node and it ends at the leaf node. Means it traverses at the leaf node and it get all the unvisited node as a visited node with the help of the member called the stack. To traverse all that unvisited node as a visited node and to reach at the goal node, we have to get a implemented with the member of the stack. Means by hearing this all, you must have considered it is same like a depth first search. Yeah, it is same as a depth first search because a depth first search is same as depth limited search. But why we are using the depth limited search and another way? Because in depth first search there is the infinite loop traversing. So to avoid that infinite loop that traverses in depth first search, so here we are using a depth limited search. Means in that limited way we can only traverse a tree. Means with the help of the limiter, with the predetermined limit, with the pre-specified depth limit, we can only traverse this tree. Means where sometimes they give in the graph, they give that you have the limit to traverse only till level 2 or till level 3. Means you have to traverse only till level 2 or level 3. Means you have to find that all the unvisited node as a visited node till the level 2. You can't go further to level 3 or level 4. Whenever sometimes they give us a goal node at the level 2 or out of that limit. Sometimes it get at the limit, inside of the limit, goal node or out of that limit, but it doesn't consider whether it is present inside the limit or outside limit. So that's why here you can say that depth limited search has no successor graph because we can't reach at the goal node when it is out of the limit. We can't overcome of that limit. So that sometimes the graph get a successor, sometimes not, because it depends on the goal node. So this is how the depth limited search works. So depth limited search is same as depth first search. Is nothing difference is that in depth first search a disadvantage was that infinite loop was arising the condition for infinite loop was to overcome to avoid that infinite loop that traversing tree. So we are using a depth limited search. That's the difference in depth first search and depth limited search. All over it's same, it's working process, it's implementation, everything is same. So this is how the depth limited search. So this was all about the theoretical. Now I am going to teach you practical one example. So our first example is shown on the whiteboard. Here we can see that A is the initial node. A is the initial node, okay, and G is the goal node. So we have to reach at the goal node from starting from root A. So we can see here the depth limited search is same as the depth first search. That I have already told you, the depth limited search is same as depth first search. In depth limited search, in depth first search we have to traverse in a depth-wise manner and we have to explore the graph from left to right. Means we have to traverse the tree from left to right, and after that that we can see here we are using this to implement this graph. We can see here we are using the stack here member, and here we can use the backtracking also because it is search in a depth-wise manner. So we have to make all this graph visited node and we have to reach at the goal node. So that's why sometimes we are necessary, if necessary we can use a backtracking. So as same as depth first search the DLS is, but why we are using the DLS is same as depth first search, but there is one difference is that in depth first search they traverse a tree in the infinite loop condition. Means in depth first search sometimes they given a big graph and they can't search and it go to infinite loop. So that overcomes, so to avoid that infinite loop that arising condition, so that's why to avoid that we have using a depth limited search. So depth limited search means that we have using a predetermined limit. Means the specific limits are given for that. In that limit only we can traverse a tree. We can't overcome that limit. Okay. So that's why the DLS is present. So here we can see that in this graph the limit is given as the 2 and our goal node is G. So we can here we will now you see whether the goal node is present on the limit, on that given limit. So our level is 0, your level is 1 and here 2 and here 3. So there are 3 levels and we can see a G is present on the level 2 and the level 2 is present on the level 2. So our goal node is present on the limit 2. So we can say that depth limiter search in this graph is a successor node. So in depth limiter search has no successor graph because sometimes the goal node we are giving is out of that limit. So we can't go reach at the goal node. So we have to stop where till they given as the limit. So that's why we have to stop and we have to traverse all the tree till at the limit 2. So here we can see that depth limited search graph, that this graph is a successor graph because in the goal node is present on the level 2 and level 2 is present on the limit 2. So limit 2 is given, so that's why goal node is present and we can reach at the goal node and we can make all the node as a visitor node. So how will make us a visitor node? With the help of, remember we got told as stack. Okay, by stack we will do as all the unvisited node as a visitor node. So let's start. Our A is the initial node. Okay, and G is the goal node. A is the initial node, G is the goal node. How many nodes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 nodes are there. How many edges are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 nodes and 9 edges are there. Our start node is the initial node, is the root node, is the A, and our goal node is the G. Okay. So we can tell a start node, initial node, root node, whatever you want, you can say it. Okay. So in our nodes are 9, edges are 9, and here we will use an identity. Means this is the explore node. Explore node means that in this graph one of the node get output, means got print. That node will get as an explore node, so that you will not confuse that which node has got which node is printed and which node is not printed. Okay, so that's why we can tell that this one is the explore node identity. Okay, whenever you put a stack on, suppose we have put a F onto stack, then you will make this an explore node. So that's why I told you this one is explore node identity and this one is the current node. Current node means this all are the current node. We will make this current node as an explore node so that we can get the output. Okay, now our limit is 2, so I will go till only limit 2. Okay, I will not search I because I is on the level 3. So let's start. A is the initial node. A is the initial node. I will put A into the stack. Output is the A. Okay, output is the A. I will put A as an explore. Our level 0 is completed. Now we go to level 1. Okay, now we can see the level 1 is present under the level limit 2. So we can see that we can search this, we can traverse these nodes. Okay, but we can see here I will take a B. Why I am taking the B? Because I told you in a depth first search, our depth first search is same as depth limited search. Means we have to we have to explore from left to right. So we will take B because B is present on the left direction. So we'll put the B onto the stack. We'll put output and make B as explore. After the B we will go to E because depth limited search is a depth first search and it go in a depth-wise manner. It travels at the end of the leaf node. So our end of the leaf node is E because our limit is only 2. It is not 3. So we will only find at the limit at the 2. We will not go further. Okay. So we will get E as an explore and put E and the stack. Okay. After that we can see that E is connected to I can't go there, but E is connected to B. Okay, I will here do a backtracking. Why I am doing backtracking? Because I have to make all these unvisited nodes visited node and I have to reach at the goal node because it is on present on the limit 2 on level 2. So I will to reach, so I have to reach at this goal node. So that's why we have to do backtracking. If necessary, you have to do backtracking. Okay, so our this is our the E. Now I will go to B, but our top of the stack is an E. So I will get this E popped out and I will make the B as a top of the stack. So I can find, so I can go further to traverse the tree. I can traverse all this node. So I will take B as the top of the node, top of the stack, and I will put B on the top of stack. Then I will go to F, because F is the unvisited node. I will make F as a visited node. F get explored, F got put it on stack, F got, after that I will make S and F as an output. Now I have got here tricky, because you see that when I am putting on the stack, you at the same time you have to make as an output. Otherwise you get confused which of the node I have put it back, which of the node is remained that I have not put it on the printed. So that's why at the same time you have to print the output. So, okay. So our top of the stack is the F. Okay. After F, we can see that F is connected to H. I will make H as an explode. I will put H. Now top of the stack is what? Our top of the stack is H. I will make H as an output. Okay. After H, we will go to D. Okay. After H, I will go to D. I will make D as explode. I will put D as an output. I will make print as a D as the output. Okay. And after that, I will go to A. Means I have to go to A, because here I will do a backtracking. Here I will do a backtracking, because I have to reach at the goal node. So to reach at the node C, reach at the goal node G, I have to go only by to level 0. Means a level 0 that is present as node A. So I have to traverse by the A. So means that I have to do a backtracking here. Okay. For backtracking, we can see the goal. Our now a backtracking the node A. So our top of the stack is D. So I have to pop out this stack D. After that, we can see that our top of stack is H. I will have to pop out the stack. Okay. After that, we can see that our top of stack is F. So I have to pop out this. After that, we can see B. So now our top of stack is A. Now I can find. Now I can traverse a tree, because our top of stack is the A. So here you can see that whatever nodes we are getting on the top of the stack A, in that way we can only traverse. So that's why I am telling that stack is very important for the depth first search or depth limited search. We have to implement, we have to traverse this tree with the help of implementation called the stack. Then only we can traverse the tree. Otherwise we can't traverse this tree. Okay. So I will write the output clearly so that you can understand. A is now B, then B is E, F, H, D. Okay. Now top of stack is A. Now A is connected to C. I will make C as an explode. I will put C into the stack. C is an output. After that, I will make as a G as an explode, because C is connected to G. Now we have got the goal node. Now we have reached at the goal node. I put a stack on the stack G as the I have put on the stack G. Now I will print as a G. Now I have got the goal node, and you can see that I have made all the unvisited node as a visited node. You can see here, and only remaining that because I can't go on the level 3, our limit is only till 2, and till on the limit 2 I have explored all the node, and I have printed all the node. So you can see here depth limited search is get traverse the tree only till limit 2, and at the end we have to make the stack as an empty. We have to pop out all the elements on the stack. This is the output which I have got. This is how we traversed. A is B, B is to E, then E to F, F to H, H to D, D to C, C to G. Here you can see after going A to B, B is to go to F. Now B is gone to E is gone to backtrack into B, B is gone to F. After that I have done here F is connected to H. Here you can see F is connected to H, H is connected to D. Okay, in this way I have traversed the tree. Okay, you can see now. After that you backtracking here, because A is already explored, so that's why I have to do a backtracking. Okay, so after that A is gone to C and C is gone to G. This is how the depth limited search. Okay, so depth limited search is same as depth first search. Okay, I hope everyone must have understand what how to explain to you the example of depth limited search. Okay, thank you very much.